Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Muhammad Faris bin UTEH. I'm from 3BEC. My metric number is B0818101197. Today, I will present you about my bachelor degree project. For this subject, BEEU 3764 Bachelor Degree Project 1, my topic is Smart Street Lighting System using Node MCU. In this slide, I will introduce you my supervisor, Sir Ahmad Fairuz bin Muhammad Amin, and myself, Muhammad Faris bin Uteh. Next, let's see about my table of content. I have list all my steps on this project. So first, we have introduction, where I explain earlier stage of the project. Secondly, problem statement, where I describe any issues and problem that might or did occur during the project session. Next, we have objective and scope target. Fourthly, literature review, that written overview of maker writing and based on previous research. Then we have methodology, where I would determine how the project goes as a plan, develop, control and deliver continuously. Lastly, I list out my preliminary result that is about to happen. Let's see my introduction. Street lights are a must in today's transportation. Without any doubt, street lighting is a benefit for all of us today. It offers safety and comfort during the dark hours. However, there have been significant technological advancements in the field of street lighting in recent years. Smart street light is the system to manage and sensor monitor. It's a method of traffic management that emphasizes the use of contemporary technology as well as infrastructure to monitor and measure the movement of automobile and people. This is my problem statement. The first, without any doubt, is the high consumption. A high consumption means a high amount of generate energy, which in turn translate into a high level of noxious emission. Secondly, billing of street lighting energy consumption. Another name of street lighting is unmetered load. Thirdly, there are difficulties related to the maintenance of the system. How does the lighting network operator find out that a certain lamp or a component of a street light came out of action and need to be repaired or replaced? The fourth, the inappropriate of excessive use of artificial light, known as light pollution, can have serious environmental consequences for human, wildlife, and our climate. In the objective, there are three goals outlined that I state. Firstly, to develop a modern street lighting system in Malaysia. Secondly, to carry out energy-saving green technology. Third, to introduce a new technology using Internet of Things, known as IoT. For my research scope, I want to implement a new component to replace the old street light system in Malaysia. Besides, I want to develop a new Internet of Things, known as IoT technology, to society. Literature review is a part where I summarize all the previous research that I have done. In this slide, I provide the project name, method that I use, the description about the whole project and the advantages. After all, the choosing research has certain differences and similarities. Firstly, similarity on assessing the light condition and monitoring energy usage. For the differences, the microcontroller, for example, Arduino and Raspberry are the two types I use in the majority of the project. Furthermore, mostly the advantage is more to energy saving. Besides, all methods used to place the sensor at the street light poles. Here is the timeline that I follow up through the whole semester. Week 1 to week 11, I have done some discussion about my project and progression with my supervisor. In week 12, we have submit our report submission to our supervisor to improvise our thesis. In week 13, currently we have submit report to panel and supervisor. And lastly, PSM presentation will occur in next week, which is week 14. This is my flowchart of the project. First, we begin with start, then it will open up the Blink application. So ESP32 will be initialized. Light intensity will be tested. If it is below intensity threshold, it will detect the movement object. If no object in motion detected, it will return to the initial intensity. Proceed with LED. If there is no motion detected, the LED will turn on for almost 5 seconds. If there is no more object, it will turn into the initial intensity. For the block diagram, firstly, the LDR sensor, which trap lights around. Secondly, the IR sensor, which act as input to my project for motion detection. LED is used as output, which to emit light. Lastly, mobile blink application for data monitoring. Here is my preliminary result. I conduct this simulation using my smartphone with Blink mobile apps. For the hardware, I use certain components such as ESP32 microcontroller, LED, LDR, and DHT11 sensor.
So let's have a look about my project. I designed the interface in the Blink application for my topic Smart Street Lighting System. Firstly, I add switch button I label as GP2. Secondly, I add temperature indicator. I use V for virtual pin. Next, we have a parameter to measure the LED intensity and the humidity in Fahrenheit unit. Lastly, we have LDR. I connect to virtual pin 2. So let's play. So we can see that temperature is currently dropping about 0.1 plus minus in Celsius. So the function I use one output, which is LED, and two input, which is humidity and LDR. You can see here the LED I need to run manually by push the button on and off. So you can see here the intensity will goes up to the maximum level because I use high power usage, and LDR will remain the same as I sitting in the my room. That's all. Thank you.
That's all from me. Thank you.